Okay, so creating custom GPTs is the easiest thing ever. We're just going to come over here to chatgpt.com, and over here you might not have a list like this. This is going to be your list of custom GPTs. At the bottom you can hit explore GPTs, right? And so over here they have all kinds of ton stuff: website generators, video AIs, AI PDFs, Canva, logo creators, Monday, whatever. They have all kinds of stuff in any event. And this is pretty cool, this website generator thing. I don't use it yet because it just doesn't do all of the other stuff, including the blogging and the CRM and everything else. There's a million website builders out there. I like using the internal one in Go High Level just because it's so much easier to have everything all in one place. But up here in the corner, you can create my GPTs. These are all the ones that I've built. For wikis, for Montana Tattoo Company brand, for copy, for branding, prompting. For whatever task, you can build one of these. Now, what I wouldn't do, I would treat it like a tattoo, where you're not having these do and tasks, right? You don't want them to do and this and this and this. You want each one to have a specific task that's really what it's geared to do. Up here in the corner, you can click create. And when you create, you can add a photo. You can upload a photo, use DALL-E to get a photo. I would do the name, description, and instructions first. And so what you're going to do here is that last one, that brand voice, I think like a little ways in after probably like the first title or something, it says prompt. So you just click from prompt on everything else in the document, and you put it into this instructions bot, and you say this bot writes copy and client communications for TattooJamesStrickland.com, and name it, and it can be JST bot or TSJ bot, whatever. You can name it whatever you want, obviously. And then that's it. And then later when we get to the wiki, we'll upload the file. So what this looks like in something I've already built, let's go to the lowbrow know-how one. And when you have this bot open, you can edit it, right? So you couldn't edit mine, I couldn't edit yours, but it's just called the LBKH copy bot. It helps me write copy. And if we expand this, act as a professional copy editor and brand voice specialist for LBKH Solutions, your objective is, and then it's got those brand voice guidelines. And what happens is you put all this stuff in, and then you have conversations with it over here on this side. And if it's behaving properly, then your instructions are correct. And if it's behaving improperly, then your instructions are not correct. And you just crack open those instructions and tweak them until it's getting things right and handling things properly, and you're good to go. If you want, you shouldn't probably need this conversation starter options, because you're going to be putting stuff in there and then copying and pasting things all the time. So that's not that big of a deal. Down here in the knowledge base, I would put those documents in separately, and then when we make this brand wiki for you, we'll put that in. And again, that's like a 40-50 page document, and it'll just stay up to date on all of this stuff. So now I can write things like give me a statement on how the process looks to clients. And it's going to give me a statement on how my process looks for looks to clients. So at LBKH Solutions, the process is built for clarity, momentum, and results. No guesswork, no fluff. From the first touch point, Clients move through a structured transformation designed to remove friction and deliver return on investment. I lead with strategy first. Every engagement starts with a deep strategic call. Before any asset is built, we define your brand, voice, positioning, and growth trajectory. You'll leave the first call knowing exactly what we're solving and how we'll measure success. Number 2, foundational build out. 14-day launch. You'll enter a guided sprint designed to build your entire brand architecture. Backed by custom GPTs, automation ready assets, and frameworks designed that align with your goals. We don't waste time on vanity work. Every decision supports long-term scalability. Systems and automation integration. With strategy locked in, we implement your backend systems, funnels, automations, and workflows, ensuring every piece reflects your brand and eliminates manual labor. You get tools that think like you. Number 4, real support and real access. Clients aren't left to figure it out on alone. You'll have weekly Zoom calls, one-click Zoom access, and AI-powered support layer trained on your system. You're supported from launch through scale. Now, the AI-powered support I'm still working on, and this one-click Zoom access is a lie because it's a button on your page that allows you to book. It's not like a open the chat window. However, you probably have that kind of access. If you just let me know, I'll get on the phone. And long-term enablement. Post-launch, you're equipped with repeatable systems, a trained GPT, and infrastructure that compounds. Whether you want to run with it or scale with our team, we stay in your corner. This isn't just branding or automation, it's strategic infrastructure built for real businesses by someone who's been in your shoes. So, can't get much better than that. I couldn't have said it any better myself. And technically I did make it all, right? I've said all these things through a series of interviews. It's true to what I'm doing and what the brand is, but if you stopped me in a corner and tried to get me to spit that out, I would shit all over myself. So just think about that. This is all for like being able to support and not get burnt out as you're trying to do this stuff, especially with a kid and everything going on. It's this is a way easier way of doing it, and it's a much easier time than it was 5 years ago. So cool, that should be it, and let me know if you have any problems.